So I am always down for a folk horror film, and this neon-heavy retro horror comedy felt right up my alley. This film is The Night Sitter, and it follows a con artist posing as a babysitter who intends to rob a wealthy occult enthusiast. And I'm sorry, but if I were to target someone to fuck with, an occult enthusiast would be pretty far down on my list. But anyway, the kid she is babysitting accidentally summoned a trio of witches known as the Three Mothers. And the vibe was pretty on point with the retro theming. That aspect was the best part, and as a dark parody, this movie was fine. It was maybe a bit slower than I would have liked for what they gave us in the beginning. Some of the exposition felt a little overlong, not horribly boring or anything though. And it was a little hard to care about most of the characters, but they were somewhat fun to watch in all the chaos when things get started. Nothing super memorable, but this film does pick up in the last 35 to 40 minutes, at least in brutality. But otherwise, the witch lore was quite mediocre. Not that I need anything super deep for such a tone, but the story they do try and tell is not well explained, at least in my opinion. It felt pretty muddled and even too lazy by the end of it. Please explain to me like I'm five if everything was obvious, but I found the plot pretty rushed. If you're looking for a cool throwback horror comedy involving witches, like I was, maybe you'll see something in this that I didn't. It's entertaining enough for the 90-minute runtime, but in the end, it felt like a bit of a missed opportunity. But if you have seen The Night Sitter, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.